corner and stop in slight shock and fear as I notice a tall man standing there. He seems to be bald and must be looking down. I can't make out anything other than a pale globe on thin shoulders, his strangely thin shoulders. That was a quote from a story called Silence, written by Kyle Bailey in December 2012, and it's posted on creepypasta.com. And the mysterious figure described in this story is Slenderman. Slenderman is an example of a meme, which Schiffman and Thewell describe as units of culture spread through imitation in their article for the Journal of American Society for Information Science and Technology in 2009. And the reason you guys should be interested in memes like Slender is because according to the Pew Research Center's study Who's Online in 2012, 92% of adult Americans between the ages of 18 and 24 use the internet, and you have to stay up to date on this sort of thing. The reason I originally got interested in Slenderman is because I started playing the video game, which I'll talk about later. And I started asking myself, who is this mysterious man and why is he so popular? And that's what I'm going to answer for you guys today. So, who is Slenderman? Slenderman was created on the Something's Awful forum on June 10th, 2009 by user Victor Surge, and he responded to the prompt, create a paranormal image. And Victor posted these pictures with a mysterious man with no face and tentacles coming out of his back, standing with a bunch of children. And he also included witness and doctor testimony that he falsified, and it basically describes how all these children in the pictures went missing and they suffered from amnesia and a lot of other things. And this all started happening around the time that this strange man showed up in Sterling City. And a lot of people really took to this creepy idea of the faceless child snatcher and started writing their own stories based off of it. And that's the reason Slenderman has become so popular, is because people take this idea and present it in a new way. And I'm going to talk about two major ways that this has happened. The first one is Marble Hornets, which is an internet series started by Troy Wagner, and I actually got the chance to talk to one of the actors on the series, Tim Sutton, and when I asked him how they got the idea for a web series, he said that they were inspired by all the stories written about Slenderman, and Troy was like, no one's done a video, so they figured why not. And it's been very successful to date. As of February 10th, 2013, the Marble Hornets YouTube page has about 270,000 subscribers. And it basically follows these college students who are being chased by this Slender character, and they're trying to figure out who he is and why he's following them. And the reason that it's so popular and they have such a dedicated fan base is because they make it really interactive for everyone. There's not only the main Marble Hornets page, but there's an additional YouTube page where the villain of the series posts cryptic messages that have a lot of code in them, and the fandom has to work together and try and figure out what they're supposed to mean. There's also a Twitter page where Troy Wagner, who also plays the main character, posts status updates as the character and also answers fans' questions. So it's really cool to be a part of it. The other main way that Slender has been spread across the internet is what I mentioned before, Slender the 8 Pages. Slender the 8 Pages is a fan-generated video game created by Mark Hadley, and the reason this game has been such a success is because people film themselves playing the game and post the reactions on YouTube, and the game is really scary, so people tend to freak out, and the videos are funny, so they go viral, and people learn about Slender in the game. If you search on YouTube, as of February 10th, 2013. There's about 75,000 hits for the phrase Slender the 8 Pages, so there's definitely a lot of people doing that. And so, I've told you where Slenderman started on the Something's Awful forum from the work of Victor Surge, and also I've informed you on how, through the work of Troy Wagner and Mark Hadley, the Slender myth has kind of spread across the internet. And if you want to know more about Slenderman, you can go to creepypasta.com and finish the story I started for you, Silence, or you can start a new one. So thank you.